Well, hello, folks. This is a question I get from Muslims very often. And let's read it together, shall we? It's been posted on Facebook. But Muslims not only ask it on Facebook, when I'm speaking with Muslims about the claims of our Lord Jesus Christ, very often they point out this question or this statement by Jesus, which is found in the Gospel of John. And what is so amazing about Muslims quoting from the Gospel of John is that, and I love repeating this verse because John tells us why he is writing his gospel. And in John chapter 20, verses 30 and 31, these things are written that you might believe that Jesus is the Christ, the Son of God. And notice that John tells you why he's writing, that Jesus is the Christ, the Son of God, and by believing, you might have life in his name. And so it is always so interesting when Muslims quote from the Gospel of John, trying to show us somehow that Jesus isn't God come in the flesh, or that he isn't the Son of God. So let's answer this question. And basically, is Jesus speaking of himself in an ontological way, or is he speaking in an authoritative way? And because in John chapter 10 and verse 30, we read that Jesus says, my Father and I, we are one. We are one in essence. And so Jesus is not speaking about his essence or who he is ontologically. He's talking about the authority that the Father has had while he was here on earth. And so let's give an illustration with our for our Muslim friends. The person who has posted this, I don't know whether your father is still living. My father is no longer living, but when he was alive and I was living in his home, my father had more authority than I did, and therefore I could say my father is greater than I. And we have this also basically in government. The prime minister of the country has more authority than I do. He is greater than I am, and yet we are both of the same essence or the same type of individuals. And so this is, I think, how we can basically answer this question in a meaningful way. Jesus is speaking about the authority that the Father had while he was on earth over him. He's not speaking of his essence. And as we look at it, for a human illustration, like I say, a policeman has more authority and therefore is greater than I am. The prime minister, or if you're living in the United States or a country that has that is a republic, you have a president. That president has more authority. He is greater than you, but yet you're both equal in your in your humanity, or you're both human beings. So I hope that answers your question. Again, thanks for watching. And before you go, if you're watching this video on YouTube, hit the like and subscribe. I'd really like to get the numbers up, the views up. And again, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and may God bless.